Joe Biden is an idiot. Political video. Can't get enough of political videos. I mean, you can, but can't get enough. So, Joe Biden demanded that the federal government enact a mask mandate. This is unconstitutional. The way our power works is the federal government, creates laws. The state creates laws and enforces the laws that the federal government has set, but only the laws that they want to enforce, and they'll create their own laws, which, it's their own laws, they'll enforce them. But then the county, may create its own laws and enforce the federal laws and the and their own laws and the state laws. So that's how the power system works in America. But Joe Biden wants to say, okay, federal mask mandate, state doesn't want to do it, sorry. County doesn't want to do it, sorry. Everybody has to wear a mask. Oh, and it's only outside though. Okay, that was a joke, but he said people have to wear a mask outside, and best way to stop the spread of coronavirus is to get a biohazard suit, not wear a stupid mask. Especially outside. Actually, masks outside with wind, it's probably not going to help. Now, I'm not saying masks are useless. I'm saying the surgical masks probably won't do anything if you touch them, adjust them, or take them off. So, and now what do we do all the time with those masks? Yeah, we touch them, we adjust them, and we take them off. So, yeah. And then he says, there's substantial evidence that masks, increase the chance exponentially, his own words, that you will not get COVID. Which is true in certain circumstances. So if you have any facial hair and like a not like a full-blown gas mask, but like a small painter's mask, those will protect you from COVID. If you do not have any facial hair or it is not unsealed. If that happens, it won't protect you. Okay, well, facial hair, what do you mean by that? Well, okay. You can't have any facial hair that goes outside of your mask. So you can have a small mustache, but as long as it doesn't go through your mask, you're fine. You're like, well, why would that matter? Because hair is not just it's not solid. There's air in between, and COVID transfers through air. So it can transfer through your hair and into your body, infecting you with COVID. But same can breaching it, because airborne disease. So if it's not sealed 100% of the time, you don't touch it, you'll be fine. Now, the best option is just completely isolating yourself from everybody. So, yeah. Because, that way nobody can get infected besides your family. But I don't really care about that, because, they're going to say, oh, if you don't wear a mask, you can't come in, so I'll just wear a mask. I don't care. And plus, if worn properly, they can help they can, if you have COVID, not spread it. But there is still a chance that you will. So Joe Biden then says, this mask is not to protect me, it's to protect you just in case I have an undiagnosed COVID case. Okay, fair enough, that's fine. Then he makes a conflicting statement. This mask is here to protect me, and if you don't wear it, you're not patriotic. Okay, this is paraphrased, but he says, what his message is, I can't speak today, but whatever, is wear this mask, protect people, save lives. It's called patriotism. saying if you don't, you're not being patriotic. So, yeah. But also, Joe Biden says, it's to protect me, or it's to protect you, just in case I have an undiagnosed COVID case. Undiagnosed? You're the freaking Democratic nominee for president. You should have a test to make sure you're not COVID positive. Got it? Because, I think that's something that the American people, should know, whether or not you have COVID. But then, on ABC, what's his name? Stupid Glasses McGee, gray hair, I forgot what his name, asked Joe Biden's, one of his higher ups, what they're going to go do. Does Joe Biden have COVID? Their answer is confusing. So, the Glasses McGee says this week, your campaign refused, one of the higher ups at Joe Biden's campaign refused to answer the question, did Joe Biden have COVID? This is a simple question, guys. No, he doesn't. Or yes, he does. That will highly inflict the public, or not inflict, that will highly change the public's opinion about you. If you have COVID, that is a serious health risk. Got it? And also, seriously, you shouldn't have COVID. It should be this easy. I don't have COVID. I know this because I was tested. But Joe Biden then makes this statement. So then Glasses McGee asks, does Joe Biden have COVID? She says no. The higher up at Joe Biden's campaign, she says no. And then George Stephanopoulos, that's who. Then George Stephanopoulos says, has Joe Biden been tested? This is a fair question. And she says, no? What? Wait, so how can you be sure that Joe Biden isn't COVID positive if he hasn't been tested? And she says, well, because he doesn't have any symptoms of it. And I say, haven't you heard of an asymptomatic thing? Wasn't that what the entire point of this entire thing was to? Oh shoot! Remember a couple months ago, or however long it was, when they were all warning us about how to don't oh shoot don't crud, what was it, isolate yourself for 14 days or more, because if you have the virus, you can still be asymptomatic and still spread it. Wasn't that one of the massive things that the scientists that you claim to say that you have to listen to? Isn't that what they said, Joe? I think it was. I couldn't really be sure because, you didn't really tell me, but I definitely think that's what the scientists say. Get tested, because even if you don't have any symptoms, you could be asymptomatic and still spread the disease. Now, while it's more rare to see that in infants or younger or older people, it's still not impossible. So then, here's a better question. Joe Biden's the vice president. Why hasn't he been tested? Then, I can find that. He says for 2 reasons. You're probably asking, well, what are those reasons? And I would respond, stupid reasons. Extremely stupid reasons. Like the reasons I'm about to discuss. So then Joe Biden says, because I'm I don't have symptoms, which I just went on a giant rant saying, no, Joe Biden that doesn't mean you don't have COVID. That just means you could be asymptomatic, which is good and bad at the same time. Means you are more likely to not to spread the disease, but you are also less likely to die, so that's good. You're like, oh my god, a conservative said that's good for someone not to die? Yeah, from what you think, I don't really like death. So, yeah. And also, for the second reason, is he doesn't want to cut in line in front of anybody. He's a 76-year-old man running for president. I think he has priority. Agreed? Okay, agreed. Good. So, Joe Biden has the strictest things that he's allowed to walk around a church without a mask. They're so strict that he can complain about Trump not wearing a mask while not wearing a mask. They're so strict that members at a round table, inside and outside, remove their mask when speaking. Like the exact thing you're not supposed to do. Like, remove your mask when speaking. Like that thing. Yeah, they're doing the exact opposite of what the scientists say. Yeah. Hypocrites! And then they put in so strict protocols that everybody around them, is safe. Which is why they have to go social distance. When they've put the strictest policies in. They have to social distance. Yeah, it makes no sense. Oh yeah, also, Joe Biden at the Democratic National Party, wouldn't put his mask down like it was the only thing that, was saving his life, his mask. Like, no, seriously. No, seriously, it's not joking. When he's officially announced as the Democratic Party national nominee, he has his mask. Because, when you're announced for the possible president of the United States, gotta have that mask. Like a sane person. So, oh, also, when he hugs his wife, the mask gets snagged on her finger. And here, I guarantee you, if you search Joe Biden Democratic National Party, whatever it was, Joe Biden at the most recent event, he has a mask in every picture, I'm gonna bet. So, yeah. Awkward silences are awkward. So at the end of the convention, the Democratic National Convention, Joe Biden went outside to you know see the fireworks. Except you know about the strict policies that I keep talking about that nobody really knows what it is, which includes Joe Biden not getting tested for COVID because he doesn't want to cut in front of the line of someone. Yes, include him not wearing a mask next to people not from his family. Yeah, and it also includes shouting at press members for patriotism. Right, Joe? Right? Right? You're totally going to go follow your own rules, and you're not an overzealous. Well, I don't know how to describe Joe Biden. I mean, he says he has all the answers, but he's been serving in politics for 50 years, 40 years, and he hasn't really done anything. He didn't do anything in the he didn't really do anything in the Obama administration. I mean, most of them were, forwarded by both. I mean, even if he drafted some things, he can't claim, yeah, that was me, because, well, that wasn't really him. So, like, seriously, what has this person actually done to deserve the nominee? Basically, this person is the Democrats' choice for who will win president. Person who says, "Yeah, wear a mask, wears a mask," except when he's around people. When he's around his wife, wear a mask. When he's around other people, nah. So yeah, end of the video. Bye.